An interesting topic in the Sailor Moon fandom is why does Rei have the ability to use her powers outside of her senshi form? Well, at first you might think, well, she's a shrine priestess and it's through spiritual training and all that. Or that's like Mercury's intelligence or Jupiter's strength. Yeah, but those are more or less just things they work hard for, so... But you might think, well, Rei answered that question herself in the manga. Well, actually, not exactly. Rei actually says this, question. Is this why I have these powers? Is because I'm a guardian? And this is also the case for Sailor Moon Crystal, because they're basically the same.
Is that why I was born this way? With these powers? Was it also I could help Usagi? As a sailor guardian?
So this does just prove my point about Mercury's intelligence and Jupiter's strength being used outside their senshi forms, since they're things that they likely earn like anybody else, and so we can just scratch off the manga and Crystal for any explanation of Rei's powers. With the 2003 live-action Sailor Moon series, it's made more clear that it is because she's a senshi.
3人目の戦士。私がやっと分かった。私に力があった理由。不吉な力なんかじゃなかった。
And as you can see, Rei answers the question herself, not Luna or the other two guardians. Compared to the manga and Crystal, where Rei is asking a question and Luna or the other two guardians don't answer it. In the original anime, in Rei's introduction, they treat it as, well, she's got powers and, well, they kind of move on, and it's not super touched upon or anything like that. So, where do Rei's powers in the original anime really come from? Well, this is where things get really interesting. In the original anime, the silver crystal got split into 7 parts, and sealed with itself the 7 great monsters of the Dark Kingdom. By using a modified version of Nephrite's crystal, they were able to track down the reincarnations of the 7 great monsters one by one of which just happened to be Rei's grandfather. So, I bet you can see what this means.
Does that mean Rei will become a monster too?
That means the Rei we know and love is actually 1/4 Yama, and this is where her powers come from, and why she's able to use them outside of her senshi form. How is this possible, you may ask? Well, each of the 7 great Yoma in their human form have individual powers. As seen with Crane King Joe and his telekinetic ability to lift stuff, Ryo's ability to see into the future, Emmy, who can have some form of seeing the past ability, and then we got Reika and the priests who don't appear to have any abilities at all, but I do think the priest might have something to do with him being a priest. And then we got Red Butler, who's a big cat. Though him being one of the 7 great monsters might be the reason for that. And then we got Rei's grandfather, who can do... Also, like his granddaughter, he can sense evil.
I see that you're back, you evil spirit! Tonight, I'll take that rainbow crystal from you.
An evil presence.
Do I really need to explain any further? Shout out to the website Tuxedo Unmask for inspiring me to make this video and, well, making this video idea possible and whatnot. And, well, go check out this site. It's very interesting points and discussions about the Sailor Moon franchise, including this one. I mean, I also Actually, at first I heard this idea from discussion from an iceberg, but this goes a bit more into detail, so yeah. But what do you guys think? Do you think these powers are just because she's a Sailor Guardian, or just because she's a Shrine Priestess, or maybe because her grandfather is one of the 7 great Yoma, therefore making her a quarter Yoma, or maybe it's the combination of these things, or maybe some other 5th thing, like mutant, or another 6th thing? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, be sure to hit that Kuga thumbs up button, subscribe, hit that notification button, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. This video was edited with more ago. Go check out the software/app. Kyle is awesome too, and peace.